crack of gunshots reverberated in Dealey Plaza during lunch break on Friday, November 22nd, 1963. Witnesses on the crowded Main Street and those around the corner on Elm Street reported the first shot happened at 12:30. One of the gunmen that day, Lee Harvey Oswald, after firing his shots from a sixth-floor window, walked across the warehouse floor, down the wooden stairwell, and out the front door of the Texas School Book Depository within 3 minutes of the shooting. He would have exited sooner, but hearing someone running up the stairway, he exited the stairway on the second floor and dodged into the lunchroom doorway. Dallas policeman Marion Baker, accompanied by Roy Truly, the building superintendent, while running up the stairwell, spotted the movement of someone entering the lunchroom. He pulled his gun and shouted at Oswald to stop and come back. Roy Truly vouched for Oswald, explaining that the young man worked in the building, and seconds later the pair continued their frantic trip up the wooden staircase to the roof, where Baker was sure he would find an active shooter on the roof of the building. Oswald, making up his escape plan as he fled, cleverly turned his attention to the lunchroom Coke machine, an arm's length away from him. Purchasing a bottle of Coca-Cola, he proceeded out of the lunchroom and into the large second-floor office, headed towards the southeast stairwell. Halfway through the large open office, Oswald passed by Mrs. Robert Reed, standing by her desk. She would later testify that Oswald casually walked by her, said nothing, holding a Coke in his hand. She told him that she thought someone had just shot at the president, but hopefully he wasn't hit. Oswald mumbled an incoherent reply while continuing his path through the office towards the staircase, down to the first-floor lobby, and out the front door. He disappeared into the confused crowd of people, holding his Coke, appearing to be like everyone else in the street, on his lunch break, looking around, wondering what had just happened. But instead of turning to his right, towards the triple underpass, where the great number of people were rushing, Oswald turned left, heading east down Elm Street, heading into the heart of downtown. Within minutes, the entire building would be cordoned off by Dallas police. Oswald had escaped capture by a hair's breadth. Hello, Glenn Sample here. Welcome to my channel, The Men on the Sixth Floor. In the last week of July of this year, 2023, I decided that while I was in Dallas for a week, I would re-walk and time the route that Oswald took on the morning of the assassination, from the Texas School Book Depository building all the way through the Tippit murder scene and all the way to the Texas Theater, and time each segment and compare it to what the FBI and the Secret Service did when they tested it. Well, I knew I was competing against a 24-year-old young man, 135 pounds, 5'9", and I'm about 100 pounds heavier than that, and 6 feet, and I'm 75 years of age. So the temperature in Dallas that week was between 95 and 102. So it was very, very warm, but we did a lot of our videoing in the morning when the temperature was only in the 90s. Anyway, I hope you enjoy going along with us as we retrace the steps of Lee Harvey Oswald on November 22nd. I think you'll enjoy it. Thank you, and let's get on with it. got the bus. This used to be Murphy Street. So we got on the bus. He was not on the bus for more than 4 minutes. So now we're going, he got off at Lamar. So now we're going to go down to where he got off, and we're going to time ourselves to the Greyhound Bus Depot.
Remaining committed to quality services, supporting the Steinway Piano brand. More at steinwaypianos.com. And support comes from waterisawesome.com.
3.5 minutes.
He said he got in, said he wanted to go to 500 block North Beckley. So I come on the way we're going now and turned right on this signal light onto Jackson Street.
Go. You can go. Really?
It's right there. Okay, I got it straight. Your stopwatch time will be different. This, by the way, should be really good footage.
This is 5:20 so far.
And he stopped right before this big building. Right here.
All right, we've arrived. So he arrived here about 1 o'clock. Took 6 minutes.
it's not. This is a neighborhood.
Okay, made it here in 13 and a half minutes from Beckley.
In 100 degrees.
Yeah, I don't know what the temperature is, but it's crazy. Well, welcome back. Thanks for watching this video. I enjoyed making it, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was good to be back in Dallas again and walking through those neighborhoods and timing everything that the same route as Oswald took. Well, what did we discover then in the final analysis from the School Book Depository to the Murphy bus stop? We did that in 7 minutes. The Warren Commission timed it as an average of 6.5 minutes. From the Murphy bus stop to the bus station, the Warren Commission timed that at around 4 minutes. We did it in 3.5 minutes. The cab ride from the bus station to the Neely Street house, the Warren Commission did in 6 minutes. We did it in 5.5 minutes. From the Neely Street drop-off back to the rooming house, we both did that in 6 minutes, Warren Commission, FBI, and so on. And then from the rooming house to the 10th and Patton murder scene, we did that in 13.5 minutes. And I believe the Warren Commission did it in 13. From the murder scene there on 10th and Patton to the Texas Theater, we did that in 14 minutes. Oswald did it a little longer. He did it in 24 minutes, but he was kind of dodging in and out of buildings, hiding here and there. There were some people following him at a safe distance, trying to keep tabs on where he was. Yeah, he was well armed, and so they kept their distance. But remember, they saw him in the alleyway from Patton. And yeah. So all in all, I would say that that was a successful trip, very interesting one. And, you know, there's more that we have in store for you. It takes us a little bit of time to do these. And so we hope you stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell. You'll be notified with any new material that we come up with. And we so appreciate your watching this today, and we hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time. Bye-bye.